How was physical fitness and strength training intertwined with the philosophical, cultural, and martial practices of ancient China? Did the focus on health, longevity, and mental harmony shape their approach to fitness differently from modern bodybuilding's emphasis on aesthetics? Here's how ancient Chinese men maintained fitness and muscularity. Before diving into this video, hit subscribe, like, and share. 1. Fitness through martial arts. Kung Fu and Wushu training. In ancient China, the practice of martial arts like Shaolin Kung Fu was a profound blend of physical training and philosophical discipline. Rooted in traditions of balance and mindfulness, these arts were more than just a means of self-defense. They were a pathway to physical mastery and spiritual growth. Shaolin monks, revered for their incredible strength and agility, dedicated their lives to mastering their bodies through rigorous drills that demanded strength, endurance, and flexibility, all while cultivating inner harmony through meditation and mental discipline. Strength and endurance. The strength and endurance of these monks were legendary. Their training methods included intense bodyweight exercises, long hours of practicing stances like the iconic horse stance, and conditioning techniques designed to harden their bodies to endure pain and build resilience. Practices such as striking their limbs with sticks or enduring the elements were common, creating warriors with unparalleled toughness and power. This grueling regimen sculpted muscular and agile physiques, earning Shaolin monks admiration for their physical and mental fortitude. Weapons training. Weapons training was another cornerstone of martial arts in ancient China. Whether wielding swords, spears, or staffs, practitioners honed their coordination, strength, and precision. These weapons became extensions of their bodies, requiring not only physical skill but also a deep focus and connection between mind and movement. The fluidity and control developed through these practices enhanced their overall physical abilities, transforming them into formidable warriors both in unarmed combat and armed confrontations. Practical martial arts for soldiers. Beyond the temple walls, martial arts also played a vital role in the training of ancient Chinese soldiers. For them, physical fitness was not a choice but a necessity for survival in battle. Military drills emphasized combat techniques, weapon mastery, and rigorous physical conditioning to prepare for the harsh realities of warfare. These practices instilled not only strength and endurance but also discipline and unity, ensuring that the soldiers were ready to face the challenges of the battlefield with unwavering determination and skill. 2. Taoist and Qigong practices. Balance of body and energy. In the Taoist tradition, the harmony between body, mind, and environment was central to health and vitality, embodied through practices like Qigong and Tai Chi. These graceful disciplines combined controlled breathing, meditative focus, and fluid movements to nurture the flow of internal energy, or Qi. Beyond their spiritual depth, these practices offered tangible physical benefits. They improved posture, core strength, and muscular control while easing stress and fostering longevity. Designed as low-impact exercises, they became lifelong tools for maintaining functional strength and flexibility, ensuring practitioners could move with balance and vitality even in their later years. 3. Labor and practical physical fitness. Agricultural work. In ancient China, the rhythm of daily life for many men was dictated by the fields they toiled. As farmers and laborers, their days were filled with the physically demanding tasks of plowing the earth, carrying heavy buckets of water, and harvesting crops under the relentless sun. These repetitive yet vital activities naturally honed their bodies, sculpting muscularity and building a kind of strength that was not just aesthetic but deeply functional. Each motion, whether lifting a hoe or balancing water across uneven paths, was a testament to their resilience and their integral role in sustaining communities. Construction work. Beyond the fields, the construction of monumental works like the Great Wall of China or imperial palaces demanded strength on an almost unimaginable scale. Men hauled massive stones, shaped timber, and worked tirelessly to realize the grand visions of their rulers. These projects were not merely feats of engineering but also of human endurance, with every carved stone and every towering wall standing as silent witnesses to the physical power of their creators. Through this labor, their bodies became a reflection of their efforts, powerful, resilient, and enduring symbols of a civilization built with both mind and muscle. 4. Training and fitness in military culture. Stamina training. The life of an ancient Chinese soldier was defined by discipline, endurance, and the relentless pursuit of physical excellence. Stamina training was a daily ritual, with soldiers marching and running over vast distances to build unshakable endurance. These grueling exercises mirrored the demands of prolonged campaigns, where the ability to endure harsh terrain and fatigue could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Each step reinforced their resilience, preparing them for the grueling realities of war. Horseback riding and weapons training. To complement their endurance, soldiers developed strength and coordination through horseback riding and weapons training. Long hours in the saddle strengthened their core and legs, while mastering archery and spear techniques built formidable upper body power. Drawing a bowstring demanded precision and strength, while wielding a spear required agility and sharp reflexes. Together, these skills forged warriors who were not only physically robust but also tactically adept, ready to dominate the battlefield with their versatility. Strength training. Beyond practical combat skills, soldiers also engaged in exercises that enhanced their raw power and combative instincts. Lifting heavy stones served as an early form of strength training, testing, and building brute force. Meanwhile, Jiaodi, a form of wrestling, blended fitness with strategy and entertainment. This ancient sport cultivated their ability to grapple and overpower opponents, sharpening their competitive edge. Through these diverse practices, ancient Chinese soldiers became the embodiment of physical and mental fortitude, prepared to defend their realms with unwavering strength. 5. Diet and nutrition. Whole grains. In ancient times, whole grains like rice, millet, and wheat formed the cornerstone of daily nutrition. These staples were prized for their ability to provide long-lasting energy, fueling physical labor and rigorous training routines. Whether consumed as steamed rice or hearty porridge, these grains were not just sustenance, they were a reliable source of strength that kept communities thriving. For those involved in martial arts or demanding tasks, this steady energy allowed them to endure long hours of toil or practice. Protein sources. Protein sources were equally essential, ensuring the body could repair and grow stronger. Meats such as pork, chicken, and fish offered critical nutrients, while tofu and legumes became trusted alternatives for their affordability and availability. These protein-rich foods were revered for building resilience, supporting muscle recovery, and maintaining stamina. The inclusion of such varied sources reflected a deep understanding of how nutrition directly influenced physical capability. Herbs and medicinal foods. Herbs and medicinal foods played a unique role in ancient diets, reflecting the principles of balance and harmony deeply rooted in traditional Chinese medicine. Ingredients like ginseng, goji berries, and astragalus were often combined with meals to boost vitality, support energy flow, and expedite recovery from exhaustion. These meals were not merely about sustenance. They embodied a belief in the power of food to nurture both body and mind, seamlessly blending nourishment with healing. Tea, especially green and herbal varieties, was an integral part of daily life. Beyond its comforting warmth, tea was celebrated for its ability to aid digestion, cleanse the body, and promote overall well-being. Often consumed during meals or after labor, a simple cup of tea served as a moment of mindfulness amidst a busy day. It was a ritual that not only connected people to the earth's bounty but also reinforced the holistic approach to health that defined ancient wisdom. 6. Philosophical approach to fitness. Confucianism and discipline. Confucian teachings placed great value on self-discipline, balance, and respect, principles that extended beyond moral conduct to include physical well-being. Maintaining fitness wasn't seen as a purely personal endeavor but a responsibility tied to one's role within family and society. A strong, disciplined body was a reflection of one's dedication to fulfilling duties, embodying respect for ancestors, and ensuring the strength needed to care for loved ones. Fitness became an act of reverence, a way to uphold Confucian ideals by contributing to the harmony and stability of the greater community. Taoist longevity. In contrast, Taoist philosophy took a more mystical approach, intertwining fitness with the pursuit of longevity and immortality. Taoists believed in cultivating inner vitality, or qi, through practices that harmonized the body with the natural flow of the universe. Physical health was a cornerstone of this quest, with exercises like Tai Chi and Qigong designed to balance energy and promote overall well-being. These practices weren't about strength alone. They were about sustaining life, nourishing the spirit, and achieving a profound connection to the rhythms of nature. Mind-body connection. Central to both philosophies was the belief in the mind-body connection, viewing the body as a sacred vessel housing the soul. To neglect physical health was seen as a spiritual failure, a disregard for the divine potential within. Caring for one's body wasn't mere vanity. It was a duty, a form of spiritual expression that honored the self and the universe. This cultural emphasis on treating the body as a temple fostered a deep respect for health and fitness, intertwining physical care with moral and spiritual growth. 7. Unique training techniques. Stance training. Stance training was at the core of many traditional fitness practices, particularly in martial arts. Practicing stances like the horse stance for extended periods not only tested endurance but also developed immense leg and core strength. Holding such positions for long durations demanded discipline and focus, laying the foundation for balance, power, and stability. These stances were more than physical exercises. They were mental trials, teaching patience, resilience, and the ability to remain grounded, both literally and metaphorically. Animal forms. Inspired by the natural world, martial artists often drew from the movements of animals like the tiger, crane, or snake to shape their styles. Mimicking the explosive power of a tiger's strike, the graceful precision of a crane's wings, or the fluid unpredictability of a snake's coil required agility, strength, and focus. These forms not only honed the physical body but also taught practitioners to embody the spirit and intent of the animals they studied. Each movement was a blend of creativity, discipline, and a profound connection to nature. Heavy object training. In rural settings, strength training was seamlessly integrated into daily life through functional activities like carrying water buckets or heavy logs. These tasks built raw, practical strength, as they worked multiple muscle groups and demanded both endurance and coordination. For many, this wasn't just exercise, it was survival, with fitness naturally embedded in their routines. These everyday practices fostered a kind of strength that wasn't just for show but was deeply rooted in utility and the ability to endure life's challenges. Together, these methods created a well-rounded approach to physical training, blending discipline, creativity, and practicality. 8. Cultural and recreational practices. Dragon boat racing. Dragon boat racing was more than just a thrilling cultural event. It was a demanding test of upper body strength, endurance, and teamwork. As paddlers worked in perfect unison to propel the boat forward, the rhythmic movement built powerful shoulders, arms, and back muscles. Beyond its physical benefits, the sport fostered a deep sense of camaraderie and collective effort, uniting communities through a shared challenge. The vibrant energy of the race, coupled with the physical exertion, made it not only a form of fitness but also a celebration of tradition and spirit. Dancing and acrobatics. Similarly, traditional Chinese performances like acrobatics and dancing were as much feats of athleticism as they were artistic displays. Acrobats amazed audiences with gravity-defying stunts that demanded exceptional muscular strength, balance, and flexibility. Whether leaping through the air, forming human pyramids, or bending their bodies into impossible shapes, performers embodied a blend of physical mastery and creative expression. These activities weren't just entertainment, they were a celebration of the human body's capabilities, cultivated through years of rigorous practice and discipline. Together, dragon boat racing and traditional performances showcased how cultural traditions intertwined with fitness to create a vibrant, active way of life. 9. Fitness in leadership and warriors. Emperors and generals. In ancient China, not all rulers were content to lead from the throne. Emperors and generals, such as the legendary Xiangyu, defied the stereotype of a sedentary ruler. Known for his incredible strength and prowess in battle, Xiangyu was celebrated not just as a military strategist but as a strongman and warrior who commanded respect on the battlefield. His muscular physique and physical abilities embodied the qualities of a leader who led by example, inspiring loyalty and admiration. Such figures demonstrated that power was not just a matter of political authority but also physical capability. Heroes of legends. Heroes of legend, like Guan Yu and Lu Bu, further elevated the ideal of strength and muscularity in Chinese culture. Stories of Guan Yu's unwavering loyalty and imposing physique made him a symbol of honor and masculine virtue, while Lu Bu's unmatched combat skills and towering presence painted him as the epitome of warrior excellence. These figures were more than historical or mythical icons. They were living embodiments of the cultural ideal of strength, courage, and heroism. Their legacies encouraged generations to admire and strive for physical power as a reflection of character and greatness. Conclusion: ancient Chinese men achieved remarkable fitness through martial arts, labor-intensive routines, and holistic practices like Qigong, blending physical strength with mental clarity and spiritual balance. Their approach was more than just physical. It was a way of life rooted in discipline, philosophy, and purpose. Let their timeless commitment to harmony and strength inspire you to pursue fitness not just for aesthetics, but for a healthier, more balanced you.